Hey, what's up, people? Hey, this is your blind buddy again, man. I wanna come in. I wanna find out some things about the people, man. I wanna see if I wonder how many people got a story like this one here, and I wanna tell a little part of, you know, my story, man, and just see how many people can relate to this. If you can call me crazy or whatever, or you can call me relatable. If you call me crazy, then it's highly debatable. Uh, if you listen to my story and they'll see there's a part that you may be relative to, you just don't know all of my life. It pertains to all of you, you know what I mean? uh, I left and went to a place, left my homeland and went to a place uh, maybe 2 or 3 thousand miles away from everything and everybody that I knew. Uh, and I was prompted by the Spirit, you know. And I went through, but prior to this, I had some things going for me. I had a lot of good options and everything that was set forth, and I was sitting in a good place to where these things could have come forward. All I had to do was just fall in line and keep going. And I had the opportunity for a nicer house, a big house. It was there. The life was set. I already living a good life. I had just got a new truck. I was an ASC certified mechanic. I got finna start my own business. The whole shabazi. I got my business cards, got the house. At the same time, I'm a CDL, Class A CDL driver. I'm hauling cars, I'm making money. And I'm gonna tell you, I was doing some seedy stuff on the side. So everything was, when I say seedy, I ain't gonna be bashful about it because I wasn't bashful when I was thinking about it, thinking it was all good, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I had whores that would call me and give them rides just to pay me to give them rides to do their little, I'm like, well, hell, I don't know you. And I was making good money. So, this is where I had to come to the realization that wasn't good. Right. And it was because of the things that I made the decision to follow in the Spirit. The reason why I come to see that those things, all that looked like it was good, wasn't good. And it took me not having no sight to be able to see it. You know what I mean? Because at the time when I was seeing it, all I saw was, hey, things looking up. Things looking up. I done went, all the things that done built up, all the years of career experience and the going through and doing schooling and, learning all these different things. All the years of experience in the life was finally coming together. And and it ain't the first time, but that was the Spirit of I walked off and left every last bit of it. Because the Spirit of which the Word of God spoke to me, and I left and walked away and went 3,000 miles away from everything and everybody that I knew because the Spirit told me. But my family called me crazy, but my friends called me crazy. I went and spent homeless. I went on the street and stayed homeless for 5 years. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. I asking nobody for nothing. Yes, I never had to beg or ask anybody for not one dime. There was times where when I came around to where I was prompted to reach out, and it wasn't for my benefit. Thank God for them people. Because that was the time that was. It was like I understand what God mean when He said when I needed bread, you gave me something to eat. When I needed water, you gave me something to drink. Because that was the time in my life where, hey, a drink of water. Because I made myself available for the Spirit to do with me in life. That brought me to the place where I am now. And people say, well, I ain't finna follow God. No, He done blinded you. He got you one. But you don't know where I come from. You don't know where I come from. And ain't no man on this planet can take credit for it because it was all God. It's a testimony. And it didn't require no money for me to be tested with, like I was tested before I come out on this journey. The journey led me up to the place where I'm talking to people today. Would I trade any of the things I had in the beginning for what I found in the end? You can have, I'd do it again. But you know, it was a lot of details. I ain't gonna go into that. I ain't gonna say I'd do it again because it was hard. It's been hard and it's still hard. It's still rough. You know, but I'm sitting up here blind today with a good spirit and can tell you where I come from and have a cheery graciousness about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been shown to where this right here could be torturous and it will be disastrous if you wind up in this place and can't come out of it. I'm only reassured that I'm okay because of what God allows me to see that nobody on this planet can see. I have a vision that nobody on this planet can see. That's why I can speak the way I speak, because of what I see. I'm here to tell people what I see and what God is showing me in a vision that nobody else can see. I don't have any sight, and all I see is what God showed me. I done come 3,000 miles. Like it's been going on 9 years now. I slept on the sidewalks. I slept in places where people wouldn't even pee, man. You know what I mean? Because I trusted God that much. And I still do to this day. And he ain't did nothing but build that trust up because he didn't do nothing but prove, like he always have in my life, that it will always be the same. It ain't gonna change. It gonna always be the same. And if he'll allow it, I just keep giving it up just to see what he'll allow and see what he brings me back to. I'm telling you, that's why I know. Homeward bound is a place where you should be wanting to be found. You gotta take the journey. It ain't, yeah, it's straight. It's straight through all the crooks. When you stop in the crooks, that's when you get tilted. You know? When you walk in a straight line, it's guaranteed it's gonna go one or two directions. Ain't no leaning to the side on a straight line, because a straight line is just that. It's straight. You know? All that that's in the crooks is the reason it has to be wiggled back and forth, side to side, to get it back in a straight line. You understand what I'm talking about? It's the world that keeps calling up, striking out at that otherwise should be straight. Now, how many people got a line that's straight? How many people got a story that can relate? If I still look crazy to you as a man running in the blind, then I'm the man running in a different direction than you, and I'm not your kind. Understand me? I speak from a place that's truly deep. If you can't come down this far because your suit will seep, then stay in the place where you think you should be. And I'm gonna tell you, for real, it ain't a place that you ain't gonna want to be seen. Because you will not be seen. You understand what I'm talking about? It's the real talk for the squawk box, baby. Blind buddy.